Planning and finances. Pretty common, right? Different bank apps, budget management, and still there are features which each of us wants to have, but it doesn't happen. I mean, I have my own vision of a finance planner. You have another. So what if we can build it by ourselves in 30 minutes? I did, and I'd like to share my case and the template as well. If you're interested in practical vibe coding, you are in the right place. I'll show you the whole process, my prompts, result, then I'll test it and fix some bugs and add some features. So this is my app. I can add transactions for income and expenses plus categories inside. I can create goals and I have a chart for a long period. It's a basic version which I got by a very simple prompt, like create Cashtrack app for personal budget management. It turned out that my video for this prompt was damaged, but good news, all other prompts as I customize it after all these steps I will share with you. Vibe coding is something like a game where the more accurate task you give to AI, the better result you'll get. It's not boring. It's all about simple communication, allowing you at the same time to create amazing and working stuff. I will use Chatium, an AI platform for building any web app. Okay, now let's have a look one more time at the basic version of my Cashtrack. As I mentioned earlier, I can add transactions. Also, I can create goals, but I like to have more interesting features. I like to get recommendations when I create a goal in terms of my budget, and I like to be able to choose a saving strategy that fits my budget, and I like to have 3 such strategies. So let's add it. First, I discussed with AI an action plan, confront some options, clarified details. As you can see, we discussed all the structure. I mean, all parts. So yeah, there were also key questions for me, also visual concepts. So it was very nice and structured preparation. I made some clarification. Here I describe my vision of these like 3 strategies and also some kind of correlations for different expenses. Yeah, and now it's my prompt. So while AI is generating the result, what applications for daily life you'd like to build? Maybe you keep a lot of recipes and you'd like to have it in one place and manage it easily. Or you need some advanced activity app. Or you run your own business and want to boost it via some customized solution. So share in comments. It would be interesting to see and discuss. And maybe I would choose a project and build it by your request. Let's check. Okay. AI completed coding. So let's check what I have now. Let's create saving plan for my first goal. And there is notification that first I need to add at least 1 month of income and expense transactions. Sounds reasonable. So because I discussed with AI on the previous steps, let's do it. I'm adding income as salary, let it be 11,000, and also expenses. I'll not clarify it now, just to have a fast example and choose category other. But in real life, of course, I prefer to diversify expenses by proper categories. Okay, now when this data is filled, let's create a savings plan for my vacation goal one more time. Now it should work. Yeah, now there is an estimate according to my monthly budget. Nice. So this goal is easy, affordable, totally agree. And next step, I can choose a strategy. So all calculations are pretty clear, all numbers that I need I have. Okay, now let's check main dashboards as well. And now I'd like to check other features if there are some desirable changes also. Here we have a chart and I can include both categories to be shown or exclude them. Okay, no comments here. Next, I'd like to add a budget limit. To be honest, I like such types of personal borders. I feel more disciplined. Also looks good. And no comments here. Everything works as I'd like it to be. So let's also check categories. Here it's easy to add any new category, for example, photo, if there is such a hobby. And category management also works well. The only thing I see 2 categories for salary, but it's not a big deal. I'll fix it later, not so crucial. Okay, and the last thing I'd like to make to create one more goal, for example, new car, new cat, no, funny, let it be new car. So price, about 30,000. And let's check one more time recommendations for same strategy. So this goal is over budget, definitely, and here I'd like to choose a comfortable strategy. It takes much time, but at the same time it's more realistic. So now I will add here the first saving too. As I have available funds, let it be $500. Yeah. And interesting thing, it looks like my both recommended savings are over budget, but it's wrong, as my available funds for these months are $5,300. That's completely enough. So let's check numbers in main dashboard, why there is a sum lower. Now I got it. The app marks my savings as expenses too. So don't think it should be like this. First, I'd like to clarify if I get these calculations right, and next step is to return to AI the right calculations. Here, AI agrees and start to check the logic. And now AI delivers the final result. Let's check. Yeah, now it looks much better. And my final prompt to Chatium, correction of available sum. Now my app works exactly as I designed it. And you can build your own too, for personal needs or strong financial service for end users. Who knows? It's up to you. I just shared my example and my vision and how web coding works. So grab the template and experiment and share your feedback too. Let the idea speak. Stay tuned.